And hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today it was announced that Vindictus Defying Fate, which is going to be basically their reboot slash spin-off of Vindictus, has officially gotten a pre-alpha official trailer. Now, if you do not know about this channel, is that Vindictus is cemented in this channel. I'm one of the few people to this day that still does guides on Vindictus. So whenever I heard that there was going to be a next Vindictus game, I had to get on it. I had to see it. So what we're going to do right now is that we are going to watch it over, then we're going to watch it over a second time, and then we're going to watch it over a couple bit to just dissect some things. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm excited right now. So let's watch it through once, and then we're going to watch it through again. So enough of me talking, let's do this. I also heard like this is their new engine also, so the game is exactly gonna look like this, and I'm pretty sure it's only gonna be a PC exclusive. I don't think they're gonna put it on consoles, the same way of how like Vindictus, the original, was. And I'm all for that, honestly. There's just not much you can do when it comes to consoles. You're kind of limited with hardware, and at the same time when it comes to the inputs also. Oh my god, look at the graphics. Oh, and we get gameplay too. The effects kind of remind me a little bit of like Blade and Soul. Not Blade and Soul, Black Desert. Vindictus Defying Fate. Wishlist on Steam now. I'm about to go do that. Using Unreal Engine. So they're using, I think this is probably Unreal Engine 5? With the way how the graphics is, it kind of looks like the same Unreal Engine that they used for Forsaken. I think that game is good. I don't care what anybody else says, but I think that game is good. So basically this is going to be Unreal Engine 5, I think. Or maybe Unreal Engine 4. I gotta do more research, but so far this looks really, really, really great. Alright, so let's watch it through again. And I'm just gonna pause. So right here, honestly, if you told me this was Fifi, I wouldn't believe you because her face looked completely different. But of course, it's in a new engine, so that's kind of to be expected. But look at the landscape. Look how big it's going to be. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a big open world. And I'm really looking forward to that because we've always wanted a big open world Vindictus. We always thought they could have done it with like the original Vindictus. But of course, you got to notice Vindictus came out in 2008, and even though they've had updates, visual updates, and, you know, other things that have been added into the game, it's still very old hardware. So they're very limited on what they can do. And the thing is, people have always wanted a Vindictus 2, but at the same time, they can't really make Vindictus 2 because they have to have a different source engine. If you do not know, I think Vindictus uses the source engine, the original. So in order for them to upgrade to the next source engine, which, you know, it's been years now, they would have to make the game completely over from scratch. So now with the new Unreal Engine, they can actually do that now, which is really, really, really great. I really hope this is a big open world. And the best part is that if this does well, which most likely it will do because Vindictus, they might add on an online version to it, like how Black Desert is. So I'm really, really, really hyped right now. I'm really looking forward to this. I'll keep you updated as much as I can with as much information. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh my god, look at this. This looks so good. Like, of course, I'm going to be uploading this in 1440, not 4K. So it isn't going to look as crisp, as crazy as how it looked on my end because YouTube's compression. But visually, this game looks amazing right now. Oh yeah, we know about this area. This was like actually the first 2 areas in the first couple of missions that you did in Vindictus. I really like how they changed how everything looks though, but you can always tell what is what. If you've played Vindictus, you can easily tell what's what. And look at Chieftain. Look at Fiona. That don't even look like Fiona. Like, originally Fiona's face looks so much different from back then to how it is now. They've changed it a lot. I think Fiona in Vindictus has had her face changed like 2 times. And how she look in this one, does not look like her at all. Like, if you do not know Vindictus and you do not know about her armor, you would not be able to tell at all. Oh, look at Chieftain. Let me back that up by like a couple of seconds. See if I can catch it at the right time. Oh my god, look at the Chieftain. He looks so good. Look at the braided hair, the bones that he has on his neck, the eyes. They made him look more terrifying in this than he's ever been. Well, to be fair, they made him a chibi, so he's kind of less terrifying, but he looks so good here. Oh, I'm so hyped right now. Big open field. And then we're fighting, of course, the other golems. I'm so glad they showed gameplay. It wasn't only a cinematic trailer, because the gameplay looks like really, really good. Like, if this is gonna be the next engine for like the next Vindictus like MMO online thing we might have, like, you know, Vindictus 2 and everything I was talking about, this is actually a really good upgrade. Of course, it's going to be slow in the alpha trailer. They're going to speed it up a little bit later on because Vindictus, the thing about Vindictus is that the gameplay and the speed was what made Vindictus Vindictus. With them going into this new engine and everything else, they're going with a different design and a different direction, but they still got to keep the speed of the game. Because if it's too slow, it's not going to feel like Vindictus. But if it's too fast, it's not going to feel like, you know, a next generation game to me. There we go, Vindictus Defying Fate. It is now, you can now wishlist it on Steam, which is really, really, really nice. I'm actually going to do that as soon as I'm done with this, but so far, this looks really, really, really amazing to me. I literally can't wait till this comes out, because when it comes to me, I love Forsaken. I don't care what anybody says. If I like a game, I like it. If everybody else, I'm not going to hop on the bandwagon of everybody else being like, oh, this game's garbage because the facial animation, the corny jokes and everything else. Once you look past that, Forsaken's not a bad game. It just has some very shitty direction and very shitty dialogue, but it's not a bad game. But the graphics is literally the best I've seen so far. And with Vindictus now in Defying Fate, implementing that a little bit, plus of course their own new engine that they're working on right now, because the water looks amazing, the ice look amazing, the effects look amazing. When you block, it looks amazing. When you attack, it looks crazy. Like, you can actually feel the impact from attacking, which is really, really great. And it still keeps the core gameplay of Vindictus, from what I'm seeing right now. Of course, this is pre-alpha footage 1, so anything can damn well happen at a later on date, but it looks great so far. All right, Vindictus Defying Fate. So when it comes to this game, I am definitely going to play it on the channel. If it's a single player game, that's what I'm hearing from people. I don't know if it's going to be more, because when they showed off the first trailer of Vindictus, they only showed off 2 people, and everybody thought that was going to be a single player game. So this might be also them stepping into the next engine of just having, you know, Vindictus and everything else. It might not be a single player game. We might have more for multiplayer. Maybe in the next trailer, they might show off other characters. We might see Land. We might see Hark. We might see vice versa, and et cetera, right? So basically, we still don't know. So when there's another trailer gets released, because I'm going to be keeping up with it. I'm going to keep up with it on Twitter, Reddit, Twitch, Discord, and just everything in general, just to see what we'll actually get. I will be putting videos on the channel about it, so if you do want to keep up with any information, well, the majority of the information, do subscribe and everything else. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your decision. I'm not going to force you. But I will try to keep everybody updated on everything that is happening Vindictus Defying Fate. Because I'm really gonna milk this game. So either way, that is it for this. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I will put a link in the description to the original video if you want to see it yourself. I'm gonna put the link to the original Vindictus channel, Vindictus Defying Fate, because they do have a new channel now. I'm gonna put the link in the description if you want to see it for yourself in beautiful 4K. Don't worry, we will start doing only 4K content on the channel pretty soon. If you want to keep up with it, it is in the description. And if you want to keep up with me, in the description there is something called all my links that will link you to every single one of my other channels, my Twitter, my public Discord, and if you want to just keep up with me, it's best to do that. I mostly update on the Discord, so if you really want to keep up with me, it's right there. Anyway, that is it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Vindictus Defying Fate, looking like a very good game, and if it gets Game of the Year, I'll just be proud because I've been with Vindictus ever since 2014. And it's going into the next step of its generation or installment or whatever. And I'll be very proud as a person that have stuck with the game for all these years. I will feel like me sticking with the game was actually worth it at the end of the day. I'm just happy about this. Either way, that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.